What the hell? Sorry, y'all. Just give me a second. Just give me a sec. Ah! I'm telling you. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys down. Sorry. Hold on a second. I cannot wait until I have a real studio. Oh, man. I got windshield wipers going off. Alright, much better. How is everyone? I'm sure we're all still recovering from the fucking horrible news. Hey, what's up, Haywood? Hey, Haywood. Yeah, I wanted to go live because what a lot of folks, you know, I don't want anybody to kind of like misunderstand, you know, my, excuse, and once I finish my open, I'll take your questions. I know the lighting is terrible. I know I have a terrible beard that's gonna go away. I just bought a new razor. I just haven't had time, and I slept in today, thank God. Definitely needed that. Right, so the whole purpose of this video is to not only, you know, obviously take your questions and comments, and as you guys all say hey to each other, I'll just do my open. And my open is going to consist of this. I'm 33, and I'm a 17-year veteran conspiracy researcher, okay? I no longer use the term theorist because what a lot of folks don't know is that the CIA and other, you know, criminal clandestine elements within the government, actually, I believe it was in 1961, coined the term conspiracy theorist and basically like kind of, you know, chemtrailed the public with that verbiage, with that terminology, conspiracy theorist, in order to discredit anyone who might have contradictory views to official stories put out by governments and major media. That's where the whole term conspiracy theorist came from. Not a lot of people know that. That was a weaponized action. That was a weaponized action, and it's not okay. All right? But what I want to clarify to folks is that just because I am a 17-year veteran, yes, blanket discreditation. Couldn't have said it better myself. The CIA couldn't have said it better. That's probably the term they used, sitting around the cigar-filled rooms around their creepy-ass, you know, tables under the State Department or whatever. But, you know, so I just want you guys to know that as a conspiracy researcher, not everything is a conspiracy. Sometimes tragedies do happen. And what's very unfortunate is two things, and this is why I wanted to go live right now, okay? So, number one, I'm noticing a disturbing trend amongst my ilk, as we could say, I suppose, against those who are into the stuff that I'm in, that every time that there's something like a mass shooting, and every time there's some horrible tragedy, it's automatically a conspiracy. And then they back, what's the best way to say it? They kind of back research ways to justify their initial emotional reaction. All right? They want to call everything a conspiracy, okay? Folks, I'm here to tell you, as a 17-year veteran conspiracy researcher, mass shootings do happen. All right? There are sickos out there who do this stuff. And the reasons that's a whole other debate. But mass shootings do happen, okay? I'm on record as saying Sandy Hook was a media movie, and I stand by that. I've done the research, all right? When it first happened, of course I said, oh my God, what a tragedy. I looked into it. I debunked it in about 12 minutes. While it was still happening, I debunked it. Why are there no emergency vehicles? Why are there pre-set up porta potties and food trucks and shit like that before the event when they were never present at the school? Why was the school closed for 6 years before the event allegedly happened? I mean, what a joke. Sandy Hook, I literally figured out in 12 minutes. But this one, the kid was making threats on social media, and as somebody said earlier, I won't mention their name, yes, they might have been a mind-controlled wind-up toy, but that doesn't mean that the events did not take place. And that's what I find a little bit disturbing about some conspiracy theorists. And in all fairness, they're probably me when I first started this, all right? They're probably a 17-year-old me. You know, everything is a conspiracy. Oh, something bad happened. It's a conspiracy. No. Tragedies happen. Mass murders happen. They shouldn't happen, but they do. And it's sad. And I just hate to see, and I'm not trying to like loud myself or be like, oh, I'm great or this and that, but I hate it when these probably new conspiracy theorists, maybe they're very young, you know, start calling what happened at the Florida school immediately a conspiracy. It's like, you're discrediting me. You haven't done the research. You're just reacting emotionally because you watched a few 9/11 videos and you watched some stuff on Pizzagate. So all of a sudden, everything is a fucking conspiracy. It's not. Terrible tragedies happen. All right? So that's my open. This is not going to be a long stream, but with that, I will take your questions. 10 watching, 6 likes. Wow, very cool. Some are alleging the FBI, quote-unquote, intentionally allowed this to happen. See, that's very plausible, because all the warning signs were there and they did nothing. That's not being a conspiracy theorist. That's being a logical person. That's at Haywood, Haywood you blow me, which is still funny to say. That's at Haywood. Yeah, that's a very logical explanation. I've heard that as well. When any of these mass casualty events happen, now I try to maintain the wherewithal to wait at least a week. And then that way I can backtrack and find out, you know, where the media lied. Maybe they blew something out of proportion. Or sometimes I'm just like, no, it was decent coverage and sadly this happened. Which I believe it did. 100%. That I can tell you right now. But yes, I think the FBI dropped the ball. I mean, he posted on Facebook that he wants to be a famous mass shooter? And his pictures with guns? What the hell is going on here, folks? How much more probable cause do you need than that to at least go in and do an investigation? At least go in and, you know, pick up this little scrawny motherfucker, bring him in and put him through the 6 to 8 to 12 hour Israeli airport style interrogation process. Come on, folks. Yo, Alec, I didn't even see you. All right, I'll see you later, homie. Hopefully you go live. Alec. I hope when I visit Alec over in Austria, that we will have some fantastic Polish, Austrian bratwurst with mustard. Terrible accent. Terrible accent. Yo, Alex, sorry I'm coughing. I woke up. I always wake up congested on Saturdays. If Alec is still here, is weed legal in Austria? Just curious. Yeah, the FBI is incompetent. That's for Antige. Yes and no. Good answer. Cool. I don't know. If I'm hanging out with Alec in Austria and hopefully Heather comes, or was it Harley Girl? I forget. I'm finding some motherfucking grass. I can tell you that right now. Even if I have to pay double or triple Rifflenswass or whatever their currency is called in Austria. Oh no, you guys use the euro. Right? The currency over there is the euro? I think it's the euro. I haven't looked. Yeah, right on. So it's not the the imaginary currency I just invented. The Austrian. It takes 1,200 to buy a banana. Hey, Big Bass is in the house. What's up? And hello, Joy. All right, now let's do greetings. I had to do my initial kind of open. Heather's in the house. Hello, Heather. And Teach Me, I've been talking with. Troglodyte, what up? Of course, the lovely Crystal Keith. Starscream, what up? All right, I think I got it. Haywood, what up? I think I got everyone. All right, cool. Troglodyte. Stephanie Medina's back. Heyo. Apparently, you guys must have my YouTube alerts, which is pretty cool, I will tell you. By the way, I'll be much more handsome looking later on when I get rid of this garbage. But let's help out a little bit. The MAGA hat always helps. Especially when it's slightly tilted. I wear it like that because I'm a fucking gangster. So aside from the Florida tragedy, what's everyone following? Is there anything else going on? I'm relatively... Oh, everyone's still saying hey. Alright, let's let that happen. I'll just be the background entertainment while everyone kind of greets each other, etc. I do not understand that crooked hat thing. Me either. I just started doing it because I saw... I became a hip-hop fan of, like, you know, early 90s rap when I was born in 1984, so... I became a fan of early 90s black rap when I was very, very young. And they would wear their hats sideways. And then I used to always wear my hat, you know, in high school or whatever. I would always wear it totally straight. And then one day I was just like, let's try it. And I don't know, I like it. I like the look. I have no idea why. Pull up your pants and straighten that hat. Well, you're not my mom. Magnum JBP private investigator. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. More like conspiracy investigator, because I'm not exactly very private about the stuff that I research. I'm pretty damn open about it, actually. Doesn't mean I'm correct about everything. It's just just my research. Yeah, I never did the saggy pants thing. I was always... The women in the chat are going to hate this. I always and still am kind of like a skinny jeans guy. It just, believe it or not, it's the best look for me. That I can tell you. Yo, what up, A-Cobra? Welcome back. How are you? Short stream today. Just wanted to come on and say hi to everyone, see what's up. Big Bass, what kind of race? Is it cars or horses? Or humans? Yeah, well, I mean, maybe I misphrased that. Not skinny jeans, but just jeans that fit. Oh, NASCAR. Cool. Can't say I'm a fan of NASCAR, but I know a lot of, ironically enough, since I'm talking with Big Bass Fishermen, they run a lot of ads for, like, Bass Pro Shops and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I just can't watch cars. I'm like, you know, I could be playing tiddlywinks or, you know, whittling a stick into a sharp spear or, you know, driving aimlessly for 10 hours or something rather than watching, you know, cars. But more accurately, you know, just researching my conspiracies, etc., etc. I just lost 3 viewers. I must have pissed people off. Damn it. What's in the box? Correct. That's an empty box for just refuse. And yes, I have to clean my car. Thank you very much. It's just an empty wine box. I asked the people at the liquor store, I said, you know, those boxes are free, right? And they're like, yeah. So I grabbed one. I just haven't done the work yet. That's all it is. Investigate so I can bounty hunt your neck in the woods. I don't know what the hell that means, Crystal. I thought we were going to, like, hook up eventually, not get shot by you. What the hell? Or bow and arrowed. Cobra style. No. Let's clarify. Haywood, this box contains the answer to life's greatest questions. Not that I have all the answers, but I got a lot. All right, everyone's hyper-analyzing me right now. Oh, boy. Yeah, but anyway, so I guess getting back to the obvious subject matter of the day, this little coward piece of fucking psychotic filth down in Florida. I do agree with some of the conspiracies out there where they said there were multiple warnings, the FBI knew. He posted pictures on social media of him with guns. He posted pictures on social media of him saying, I'm literally going to go commit this atrocious crime. And nothing was done? Yeah, that is a little weird. That is a little weird. Especially in a day and age of oversaturated social media. Thank you, Crystal. We're on the same page. I'd be a total perv and ask Crystal to email me like some pictures of what she really looks like. But I can't give out my email anymore because of what happened to me 3 weeks ago. So there's literally no way to get in touch with me. I'm going to have to make an exception when I fly out to Austria in late July to hang out with Blackie on, you know, using my vacation time. I'm going to have to make an exception. But I trust Blackie like I trust, you know, my brother or my roommate or anybody else. Blackie is, and I trust all of you. But I don't know who's watching who isn't commenting, right? Who may or may not be friend. So I got to be extraordinarily careful. As all of you should as well, by the way. Be very careful on the internet. Be very careful on the internet. Evil lurks sadly. Oh yeah, Joy. Let's just look to 3 weeks ago right now. Yes. Yes, it does. And it's not okay. And it's not okay. I'm going to whoa. Crystal Keith says, I'm going to live stream after I finish this. And that if wind will slow down. Are you outside? I'm not going to comment on your comment, Haywood, but correct. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely a disgrace. I was doxxed. I was doxxed by someone on the internet. Funny thing is the only joke I made, and this is an entertainment stream only, folks, by the way, just so you know, but that whole thing happened was because in the middle of a 2-hour and 19-minute, I even remember the length of the video. The whole thing that happened to me in the midst of a 2-hour and 19-minute video, all I said is if Hillary Clinton wins the presidency in 2020, quote, I'm going to effing kill myself, as hyperbole, as a joke. And someone took that and used it and obviously found my personal information, and I got taken to the hospital and released with a completely clean bill of mental health, folks. Completely clean bill. I was joking and laughing with one of the nurses. She was super cool. She was very dateable, actually. So I guess that's the one good thing. So you guys, everyone just needs to know you need to be really careful on the internet. Because what happened to me can happen to anybody. But this friggin' little, with his ears and his psycho eyes, this little fucking whatever, you know, this little gremlin from fucking, you know, the tragedy in Florida. You know, he posts on social media that he's gonna do this, and he posts himself with pictures of guns, and somebody notified the FBI twice, and they don't do anything? They don't do anything? They don't even bring him in for questioning? What's going on here, folks? What is this crap? What is this garbage? Well, actually, that's not true, Antige. He had parents pass away. He lived with his grandmother. His grandmother passed away, and then he was, and then he became a foster kid. Yeah, he looks like a fucking psycho. I'm not even gonna say Gollum, Stephanie. He just looks like a fucking psycho. Yes, at JB Le Cafefe was found to be, quote, normal. Well, I'm certainly not normal. You can't be a 9/11 researcher and end up living a normal life. But yeah, clean bill of health here, folks. Clean bill of health. Like I said, by the time I get, and it was just a normal hospital, you know, there was nothing, no restraints, no weird, you know, or whatever. Just a normal hospital bed. Would you like some ginger ale? Yes. Would you like some ice water? Yes. Tell you what, nurse, give me a double shot of ice water. I'm feeling frisky today. Yes, before and after. Disclaimers on both sides. Because I know that these things could happen, and yet they still did happen. And yet they still did happen. People like the ice water joke. Yeah, that nurse was cute as hell. I'm going to address Heather's comment, but then I'm going to say a comment, and this is not, my comment will not be addressed at Heather. It's addressed at her subject matter, because we're saying the same thing. The FBI, quote, couldn't find him, but within minutes of his name being released, everybody found all his social media pages in minutes. What the fuck? Yeah, they knew. He was reported twice by folks that were concerned about him. Yes, out of all that Haywood, I got free ginger ale and two cups of ice water. And a bill to pay. What a joke. I wish no harm upon anybody or myself at all. Even this little fucking, you know, he's got the Jeff Sessions ears going on, this little fucking shooter down in Florida. Even him, I don't wish him, quote, ill will. I wish him to suffer all of the consequences and be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, because he's a mass murderer. Mental illness is not an excuse to be a mass murderer, you little piece of shit. Do they have the death penalty in Florida? That's something I should know. Being a very political type person, that's something I should know. I think Florida has the death penalty. Yeah, good. Yeah, that little son of a bitch is gonna fry for what he did. For what he did. Mental illness is not an excuse for mass murder. It's not an excuse. Yeah, I know he pled guilty because the obvious... Oh, Joy says no death penalty. What, so just to clarify what Joy is saying, are you saying that the other streamers were wrong and there is no death penalty in Florida? Or when you say no death penalty, you're opposed to the death penalty? I need some clarification there. Oh, so that's like a court provision? So because he pled guilty, he's not subject to the death penalty? That doesn't make sense to me at all. That doesn't make sense to me at all. How does that make any sense? I did not know that. Wow, see, that's the main reason I do this live stream, is I learn things that, even being a researcher, it was a plea deal. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. In my estimation, if you gun down 17 innocent kids just trying to be in high school, it should, and, you know, you're the, 100% the perpetrator, it seems to me that should be an automatic death penalty sentence. And quickly, mind you. To me, I'm just, not vigilante justice, not making threats, not saying anything bad, not saying anything untoward, not saying anything. That's just my opinion on an entertainment show that I run from time to time on YouTube. See all the disclaimers I say now? Before and after almost every statement I make? How sad. Yeah, that I don't know. Yeah, there shouldn't be a plea deal on the table for such an open and shut case. Correct. I mean, I guess in a spiritual way, and I hate to say things like this out loud, but if this little fucking scrawny fucker that even I could, with my bare hands tie up into a fucking pretzel, his arms and legs, and, just wrench his body into the shape of a pretzel for what he's done. Not a threat, just entertainment purposes only. This is an entertainment show. That's all it is. Hyperbole, exaggeration, nothing more. I have no plans to take any form of action whatsoever. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Okay? But yeah, that does seem a little strange to me. Seems to me you walk into a high school, you shoot 17 people, all of which die from their gunshot wounds. That's an open and shut death penalty case. To me. To me. Or I guess maybe no, he will not, Joy. No, I don't. As little faith as I have in the justice system, I don't believe that he'll be out in 5 years. I really don't. I really don't. There's no way that would happen. Hopefully we're all still chatting in 5 years. I'll be 38, and hopefully that doesn't happen. Because how gross. All right, folks, we'll do 5 more minutes. I have these cheap-ass cigars here. I'm gonna smoke a cigar. So maybe we'll do 10 minutes, and I'll have this cigar going on. No reason, just whatever. And there's no weed in it. You know, it's unopened. I have like 1 cigar a week. That's not that bad. So I just want everyone to know this is not marijuana. This is just a cheap Philly cigar. Nothing more. Just tobacco. Okay? So for all the trolls behind the scene, I am not smoking a quote-unquote blunt in my car studio. This is just tobacco. It's just like smoking a cig. Okay? No known problem, to use a legal term. Like I said, about once a week, I like to smoke a cigar. What's wrong with that? Tobacco only, folks. No, I don't cut my cigars. I buy the ones that are, you know... Oh, Lionel Nation is saying a second shooter? I trust Lionel Nation. I watch him. I subscribe to him. I follow everything he does. I did not know that, so I'm going to have to look into it. I'm going to have to look into it. All right, good. No way he can get in insanity. Let me read the whole comment there. That's from Troglodyte. It was premeditated, planned, and he tried to escape. No way he can get insanity plea. Good. I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case. Stephanie says, I like the smell of Swisher Sweets. I do not know what the hell that is. Swisher Sweets. Sounds like a cat treat. Haywood says, I'd feel better if you were smoking pot than tobacco. At least you'd be getting high from smoking instead of just smelling like horseshit in casinos. Well, you know what? There are worse things that I could be doing. Let's just say that. Some women actually like the smell of a man covered in like cigar smoke. It's like, it reminds them of the 40s or whatever. Not all, but some. So I have been told. Doesn't mean it's true. No, these are way too thin for Monica. Let's just leave it at that, all right? Let's just leave it at that. Monica's a hefty woman. She needs the Cuban cigars. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what those are. They come in 4-packs, right, Joy? Swisher Sweets? I think they're called something different up here. I think they're called Black and Milds up here. Yeah, I know what those are. No, those are good. When I go, when I'm lucky enough and, you know, the boss invites me out on like a fishing trip or something, I buy a pack of those Black and Milds, the cigars with the filters, and I smoke them all, and I cough for 2.5 days straight afterwards. But I do like them. And just only once in a while. Only once in a while. Not a big deal. I mean, with all the issues that I deal with, and maybe I just use this as like a, I probably haven't had a clove in 5 years, but I don't mind them. I think cloves are okay. I'm just telling you. I have to plug in my phone, so I have to pick you guys up for a second. So you're going to go for a ride, okay? Boy, for all the talk about this new... Hold on, you're going to go upside down. You're going for a ride. Ready? Ah, damn it. Sorry, folks. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Much better. Yeah, sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, I know it's bad, Joy. Let's not talk about it. Let's let me deal with that, okay? I know. You're not supposed to inhale cigar smoke. Well, after all the things that I've inhaled over the years, I do. Let's just say that. I do a lot of things I'm not supposed to do. I'm not exactly a social conformist. Still no proof that JB has legs. All right, I'll do a legs video at some point. How gay does that sound? No offense to gays. But yeah, I agree to the degree. I will say cigar smoke and the fact that I inhale it makes my head swim a little bit. It is rather strong and completely unfiltered. I don't know. My grandfather smoked cigars. A couple uncles smoked cigars. I smoke cigars once in a while. Nude on the beach with Blackie. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll never go to a nude beach. I just find that to be... And I look good naked, don't get me wrong. But, like, it's not something that I would ever do. I can tell you that. Wouldn't that be kind of weird, though? To be the one person wearing a pair of swimming shorts on a nude beach, and I'm the only one wearing swimming shorts, and I'm the weird guy because I'm wearing shorts. Yeah, no, I'm not having. I am not having can I talk? I'm not having a nicotine overdose. I just got that. Yeah, that little tobacco buzz. You know, because it's pure friggin' tobacco. It's like, Jesus. Give me a break. I think cigars are okay. I think nude beaches are okay. Hey, full disclosure, to be completely honest with you, I'm so libertarian, right? Minded, I guess. A lot of folks don't know that. I'm the biggest Trump supporter you're ever going to meet. I am the biggest Trump supporter you're ever going to meet. But I'm not a Republican, and I'm not a Democrat. I'm very much closer to libertarian, but I have rather extreme libertarian views. For example, my views are, I think, and some of you guys may agree with this, probably most of you won't, but I'm of the thought process that, you know, if an individual does something in their own property, in their own person, or whatever, even up to and including shooting heroin, I'm serious, even up to and including shooting heroin, doing coke, doing this, doing whatever, as long as you don't harm yourself or somebody else, I think everyone should have the right to do it. That's just me. As long as you're not harming anybody around you, directly or indirectly, I think basically everything should be legal. You know what I mean? Great example of that would be all this recent and predicted talk about gun control with what happened in Florida. You know, this person, this sick little faggot, no homo, no gay connotation there. It's just a very nice word for this little faggot. This little faggot that shot 17 people, he should have had the right to own as many guns as he wants, you know, as long as he passed mental health checks. But here's the problem. He wouldn't have passed any mental health checks. He was fucked up in the head. All right? He should not have been allowed to own guns. At all. At all. Should not even been allowed to practice at the shooting range because he was so goddamn psychotic. Yo, Steve-O. All right, sorry about that, but Steve-O is now a moderator. All right, so everyone say hello to our newest mod, Steve-O. Agent Steve-O. I know Steve-O's. I've been talking with Steve-O for 2.5 years. I think my account was hacked or someone did something or something because I have a few folks that are banned from my chat, and I just don't know why, because I don't ever recall doing it. And I would certainly never ban Steve-O. Steve-O was friend for a long time. Met Steve-O at JujuBot channel, I believe. Why would Reptilian Research be banned from my channel? Reptilian, same thing as Agent Steve-O. Friend for a long... I think people are fucking with my YouTube channel. And that is not okay behavior. That is not okay. Reptilian Research has been a friend for a long time. Blocked? I did not block him. I did not block him. Why would I block Reptilian Research? I think someone's fucking with me. Yeah, hey, what's up, Tanstang? No, Reptilian... No one even needs to debate Reptilian Research. He's friend for a long time. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know how to do all that complicated YouTube stuff. If Reptilian can make, like, Reptilian Research 12 or something and wants to come in... Uh-oh, something happened? Yeah, I thought I made him a mod. What is this shit, folks? I feel really uncomfortable right now, and also really bad. But not in that order. I feel bad first, and that badness makes me feel uncomfortable. Reptilian Research's friend. No, I did not, Big Bass. The only way that I would have ever banned Reptilian, and this has happened in full disclosure, because I do all of my live streaming from my phone, is if I kept the stream open. Yeah, so I agree with Agent Steve-O. That's Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is usually the most valid. But the only way that I would have ever banned Reptilian Research is if I kept the stream open, took you guys with me somewhere, threw you in my pocket, and my left nut or something hit the ban button somehow. That's the only way that that would have happened. Reptilian Research is friend. Harley Girl 2? What? Alright, something's going on here, folks. Alright, something's going on here, folks. Why would I ban 3 of my closest chatters and moderators? Kush 2. Alright, look, folks. Let's do 30 more seconds. Now I'm pissed off. I'm going to go take a shower and shave off this gross accident. What is that link, Crystal? No, because that's bullshit. That's bullshit. These people are friend. I would never ban them. I would never even have one I don't even ban trolls. Sometimes my moderators ban trolls. But I don't even ban literal trolls because I like to have the debate. I go, oh, okay, so you hate Trump? You don't like that I'm a pro-Trump channel? Let's have a debate. And then you guys have seen this when you've come to my live streams in the past. I say this, and I say it to them out loud. I go, do not ban anti-Trump trolls. Leave them to me. I'll deal with it. And I debate them because, frankly, it makes for good entertainment for the rest of the live stream. JB, it's the chat box. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on here, folks. I just don't know. Sometimes, even as an adult, you have to admit that you don't know what you don't know. And I don't know why those 3 individuals would have a problem coming to my chat. Yes, Crystal Keith, the volcanoes and earthquakes are intensifying as the Bible is predicted. It is a nice cigar. Moderators, who is Pixie, please? Who is Pixie? Moderators, stop talking. Who is Pixie? Thank you, Kanga. I don't know who Pixie was, and I don't allow anyone in here who I don't know. That's my very, very strict policy. Yeah, who the fuck is Pixie? Yeah, it looks like no one knows Pixie. Yeah, no, the only people that are allowed into my channel are those who I invite into my channel. I cannot take any risks at this point. I cannot take any risks at this point. No trackable info. All right, so Pixie is not allowed back. I've already heard enough. My mods do a great job. You do the heavy lifting for me. You do the heavy lifting for me, and you do it for free. So I really appreciate that. 8 subscribers, no one knows who the person is. Da-da-da-da-da. That's enough. Doing good, Dick Rundell. How are you? Thanks for asking. Dick Rundell, yeah. Not sure what the hell A Cobra is talking about. Well, I know all about that stuff, Haywood. Not from the Farmer's Almanac, but from the JB Almanac. And, yeah, that's a whole other video, but yeah. There could be a rough ride coming. Kanga Kang says, JB, Cobra is singing in the mirror. Well, we've all done that. That's not illegal or anything. I just can't wait till I live stream later without this friggin' beard and when the car is a little cleaner. Yeah, I'll see you later, Darmac. Thanks for coming by. Oh yeah, the Yellowstone Super Caldera. Biggest volcano in the world, underground. No mountain. All I can say about that, and I have extensive research on it, and I don't want this live stream to be like a dark stream, although I cover primarily very, very dark subject matter. But if the Yellowstone Super Caldera volcano goes, all I can say is, you know, hug your kids or your roommates or whatever. That's all I can say. That's all I can say about that. Crystal Keith, because I am paranoid, if you don't mind, would you please delete that comment? Because I can see implied threat in there. And I know that that's not your intention at all, at all, at all. But just with what happened to me 3 weeks ago, my stream unfortunately has to be as clean as a bar of soap. Pretty sad, huh? Pretty sad. Where's free speech gone? Hey, Trump, where's my free speech? I voted for you. I still support you. Why can't one of my commenters hypothetically say, which would never happen, obviously, let's drop the pedos into the super caldera volcano if it starts erupting, and I have to interpret that as that, oh, maybe that could be perceived as a threat, and I have to ask one of my best chatters and potential future girlfriends saying, you know, you have to delete your comment. What's going on here, Trump? Why don't you go after the real pedos? Jeff Sessions, why won't you go after the pedophiles? Because a lot of them are your friends in high places? Jeff Sessions? I'm just asking. I'm not making accusations. I'm just asking. Why do I have to ask one of my friends to delete a comment saying drop the pedophiles into a volcano, and I have to make them, you know, delete that comment, but John Podesta can rape kids all day? What's going on here, folks? What is this? I gotta say, I'm kind of liking cigars better than cigs these days. Even though this is not the most illustrious, you know, cigar. It's pretty good. Well, go do it. I have no idea how to bake a pretzel. You know what I wouldn't know how to do? Is I wouldn't know, well, I guess you could just put sea salt on them, right? Is that the salt you use? Because I like those pretzels, I think it's Snyder's or whatever, the ones that come in the bag. The company that makes those dark pretzels, they have those crystals of salt on them, and literally the crystals of salt are like that thick. And I don't know where you get that kind of salt. Is it called, is there a kind of salt called pretzel salt? I don't know. I just have no clue. Oh, so it is kosher salt. I have kosher salt. I've never made pretzels, so I just... Well, you can have kosher sea salt, too. So, yeah, it's that thick, granular salt. Yes, Heather, sea salt does rock. That's what I use. I get the grinders. I get the cracked pepper grinder and the sea salt grinder. I think it's McCormick's brand. It's pretty good. Let's do a pretzel story. Haywood says, best pretzel I ever had was at Metal Mike's in Kailua Kona, Hawaii. That must have been a damn good pretzel if you're talking about it on a random internet chat. I friggin' love pretzels. I don't like soft pretzels. I only like hard pretzels. I like pretzels that don't dough rectile dysfunction. Not a lot of folks are going to get that joke. When you bite into a pretzel, it should sound like this. It should sound like it should be, you know, like almost like you're biting into a rock. So now we're into a pretzel debate. Very nice. Hey, Henry Rifles in the house. What up, homie? Stream's ending in about 3 to 5 minutes. Maybe it can last longer. You know, I don't know. Smoking a cigar. Smoking a cigar. Not a Monica cigar. Crystal Keith is correct. I'm not going to read her statement out loud because I want to direct everyone to read it themselves, because I've taken on enough, and this isn't a conspiracy theory, but it is in the conspiracy realm. Those who follow the things that I follow also follow subject matter such as this. So I'd like you guys to go back and read Crystal Keith's comment from 3:08 p.m., which is still now. Chat's moving kind of fast. And the comment starts with the magma. Read that. And then go do your own research. And just to help out the comment, she's referring to the Yellowstone super caldera. Dick Rundell says, giant soft pretzels are best. I used to buy those at Sam's Club when my wife worked there. I never had a Sam's Club around me as far as I know. We always had BJ's and Costco. But I know what you're talking about. Henry Rifle is nursing a hangover. Grab a beer, motherfucker. Heather says, I love the word magma. Yeah, I like the word magma. Isn't it a little too close to mangina, though? Magma PI. I got chat-faced at Gorf's last night. Yeah, Gorf pissed me off and I left the chat. Because I said something about the fake Jews. I think I made a comment. I said, and it was not an unsolicited comment. Someone was talking about something similar to the subject matter. That's a lot of S's. And I ended up saying we should celebrate the real Hebrews, but the fake Jews, the Khazarian Mafia, is, you know, they're not real Jews. Apparently, whenever you say the word Jew, everyone just gets all, like, squirrely. And Gorf made a comment when he was live on a stream. He was like, JB, that's a little too much, this and that. And I didn't even say anything really kind of, like, out of character. I just said, you know, I was like, fuck I didn't even swear. I was like, screw the Khazarian Mafia. They're not real Jews, not real Hebrews. We should celebrate the Jewish people, but the Khazarians are not them. Something like that. And he had a problem with it. So I just left the stream. And I never went back. To be honest with you. Alright, so in the last 3 minutes of the stream, we're talking about schmegma. What in the friggin' hell? I'm not saying PC police a Cobra at all. I'm just saying, you know, I have free will, and if someone doesn't like what I say, you know, I'm not exactly forced to stay at their stream. You know what I mean? And I have no problem with Gorf. Gorf is a mentor to me. But that particular comment just really rubbed me the wrong way. So I left. Let's read Crystal out loud. It's going to fill up the lava tubes from the... Well, it already... I can interrupt Crystal right there. It already has filled up the lava tubes. From there, west, all volcanoes are connected, so there's no relief valve. To the east, so it will rise and expand. It won't erupt. There's too many vents. Okay, that's good. I'm not an expert on the Yellowstone Super Caldera. I know of it. I've done research on it, but I'm not an expert on it. I'm 9/11, Sandy Hook, and Pizzagate. I'm not an expert on the Yellowstone Super Caldera. That I can tell you right now. Joy Stewart says, many of Western fires were started on purpose. I've seen videos of blue laser beams shot from presumably outer space that started the fires in the very areas that the fires began. And again, I'm 9/11, Sandy Hook, and Pizzagate. I'm not an expert on the fires, but I have seen that. It's on my radar. I don't know. I can't comment on... I choose not to comment on things that I don't believe that I'm an expert on. But I have seen that, and everybody should look into it. New Madrid fault has been altered by fracking. Again, see, my audience is smarter than the host, and that's a good thing. I know all about fracking and everything that Dick Rundell just said I've heard about. I just haven't researched it. If you want expertise, what you get from me is 9/11, Sandy Hook, and Pizzagate. All this other stuff, that's you guys' job. I can, frankly, spiritually or in my brain, I can only take so much. A lot of gas fracking here. America is supposedly going to split. Not just split, but split into 3 factions. And the, if the, I forget his name. I did this research years ago. Fuck. Damn it. Hold on a second. Who was the clairvoyant futurist who predicted the it's called the Future Map of America. It's called the Future Map of America. Yes, Edgar Cayce. Thank you. Dick Rundell knows his fucking stuff. Where sadly, eventually the Great Lakes would empty into the Gulf of Mexico and vice versa. Yeah. Edgar Cayce, clairvoyant, predicted that. No, it was Edgar Cayce. Fuck Miss Cleo. We get to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen delivery. We got the movies, refrigerators. We got the movies, color TV. I don't know why that song just popped into my head. Just happened randomly. Figured I'd do that. Maybe lighten up the conversation a little bit. I don't know any of the other songs. That's the only one I know. Who the hell was that band? Don't tell me. Hold on. Money for nothing and the chicks for free. All right, go ahead and tell me. I forget. I forget. I want my Dire Straits, thank you. MTV. No, it was not ABBA. It was Dire Straits. Thank you, Mess Mike. Thank you, Dick Rundell. All right, folks, I keep saying this, but this time I mean it. We're going to do 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to go in, I'm going to shave, I'm going to clean up a little bit, I'm going to clean my car a little bit, and then we'll do a stream later. Sultans of Swing. That's easy to remember. I'll check it out. In fact, after I end the stream, I'll probably check that out and then go shower. No, manscaping means shaving your balls. I'm not gonna manscape. I'm just gonna, you know, this is never a good look for me. It's only because I'm friggin' busy. That's the only reason that I grow facial hair. I am not somebody who looks good with facial hair. Bald face is the way for me to go. So, yeah, I guess we'll use the term. I'm gonna manscape the fuck out of this. And it's all gonna go. I'm just lazy to shave, LOL, says Dick Rundell. Yo, Dick Rundell, are you 33 like I am? It's always interesting to ask folks' ages on an anonymous chat. 53. All right, so you get 20 years on me. Henry Rifle says I ain't shaved in 7 months. Well, I think I've seen you, Henry, on JujuBot, and you have a pretty tremendous beard, I think, right? Weren't you the one who did the video where you had, like, the wood fence and the chicken coop behind you? No, it wasn't JujuBot, it was Gorf. Gorf's channel. Wow. See, this whole thing that I'm doing, and by the way, I don't know why you guys have not started your own live streams yet. I will attend to them in a second. I think everyone should have a live stream. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Blackie half the time doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He's doing a great job, though. I know Harley Girl just started. Okay, so I just got it a little bit wrong, but I did see Henry. It was in a hog lot in a possum pen. Very nice. Now, do you eat the hogs or are they your friends? Because I know we don't eat possum typically, or at least I never have. Are they pets or are they food? You can get a lot of meat off of one hog, I can tell you that. I've never owned a hog. I don't know anything about, you know, I know how to do certain cuts in the kitchen on already prepared meat. Like I know how to cut up a chicken. Good, eat them. That's what they're there for. Sorry, hogs. Sorry, hogs. Dick Rendell says, never name your food, just eat them. I agree. I agree. I know how to cut up a chicken. I have no idea how to fucking butcher a hog. I have no clue. I know it's a messy process, but once you're done and you have a proper freezer, one hog can like feed a family for like 6 months if done properly, or something like that. 4 months. Rest in peace, Wilbur. Which button starts live streaming? At least on my iPhone, Crystal Heath, all you have to do is go to your YouTube homepage, and in the top right, you're going to see your avatar icon in the upper right. You're going to see some other kind of bullshit, you know, 3 lines that makes like comments or whatever. And then you're going to see a little icon that looks like a video camera. And if you click on the video camera and just follow the steps, it's really, really easy. It's really, really simple. It takes like 10 seconds. Oh no, Wilbur was a possum. How the hell do you cook a possum? Yeah, I'm lucky, Haywood. I don't have the genetics to cultivate back hair. So I don't have to worry about that scenario. But I think you should film that on YouTube. As long as you're wearing pants. Well, when you start live streaming, all you need to do is click on that camera. And then it prompts you. It says you have 2 options. It's like something on the left, and then on the right, it should say go live. And then you click go live, and then it asks you for a title for your live stream. I never remember my titles anymore because I have so many. And then you click it, and then it says you're live. I love, you know, all animals. I love all creatures, but, you know, farmed, you know, animals are here. I mean, that's what humans are. That's what God gave us, you know, to eventually, you know, be consumed. I can just imagine a whole hog, though. Fuck, what do you get from that? Somebody help me with this. Or you can all help me with this. You get number 1, tenderloin. And then the fat that's over that, you can turn into bacon. So using the whole animal. You get loins from all the legs. You get pork butt, which is actually a Boston term. It's pork shoulder, so the shoulder of the pork, which can be braised to become pulled pork. I would not know what to do with the hog's head other than leave it on my ex-girlfriend's pillow. Joke. Just a joke. Just a joke. Just a joke. Okay? Yeah, and then the main part of the meat in the, you know, body areas you can cut into steaks. And then anything that's left, you got ribs. 2 full racks of ribs. 1 hog. All that stuff. Snout soup. That sounds gross. Oh, so you can use the skin to make pork rinds. I never knew where pork rinds came from other than the bag in the 7-Eleven. Piglets are fun to bake and eat. Oh my god. Oh, that's the whole hog application. Yep, ears can be used for the dog. A Cobra says cows are so stupid they deserve to be eaten. I won't take maybe that necessarily route, although it wasn't a quote from A Cobra. It was a quote by Johnny Rotten, who I know the name, but I don't know who that individual is. Crystal, you don't have to worry about Creator Studio. It's really, really easy. Are you on a computer or an iPhone, Crystal? Tablet. All right. Here's what you need to do, Crystal, right now. Don't listen to me, because we're on different devices. I don't know anything about tablets. It's really, really easy. Just go to Google and type in the search, how to live stream on YouTube from tablet, and it will tell you exactly the steps. That's how I learned. It will tell you exactly the steps. That's what you need to do. Period. And I hope you do. Just go to Google, how to live stream on YouTube from tablet. It'll tell you exactly how to do it. All right. Now I have to piss, so I'm going to do one more minute, and then we're going to end the stream. And we'll do another one later, and I'll be clean shaven. Oh, Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols. I know their music, I just didn't know Johnny Rotten, the name. I mean, I knew the name, I just didn't make the connection. We got to install microwave oven. Still stuck in my head. Custom kitchen delivery. He is gone, but he's not forgotten. Yeah, I'll free Blackie. I never would have banned Blackie. They're fucking with me. It's not me. Get a Gatorade bottle, JB. No, believe it or not, I have an apartment. I have a fucking toilet. Goodbye, cigar. Oh yeah, Blackie's individual stream has been taken down by YouTube for music violation reasons. Nothing to do with me at all. Nothing to do with JB Lekafefe at all. So Blackie comes to my stream as Alec Whittier, and he's totally cool. He's totally cool. Dun dun dun. Yeah, it was a Duran Duran song. Let's just say I'm messing around, Mess Mike. All right, this beard has to go. 30 more seconds. And then I'm going to go get cleaned up. Cleaned up. Plus, it's itchy. I could just never have a beard on purpose. Just can't do it. Give us a look at our surroundings, JB. No. What are these numbers about? I gotta check this out. Oh, counting down. All right, I'm going to end it now. All right, so peace out, y'all. Thank you very much for coming by. What I would suggest, if you guys want to stay, remain on the internet, is the counting down is a little obnoxious. Thank you very much, folks. What we're going to do is I'm going to sign off. You guys have Gramps. Hopefully, JujuBot is hanging around. That's a good idea, Heather. Maybe I'll get some ice cream later. And I'll have more than 2 scoops. I'll eat the whole fucking pint for Trump. I'll get a Trump-sized pint of frickin' mint chocolate chip or something. But I hope Blackie comes on. But if not, you guys always have Gramps. But most importantly, and this is what I've been trying to teach everyone, and this will be the last thing that I say before I get off. See, I keep scratching because it's so friggin' itchy. It's driving me crazy. I like Moose Tracks. I don't like Chunky Monkey. I don't like peanuts in my friggin' ice cream. Moose Tracks is good, though. But that being said, go shave, go get laid. I can promise you one of the two. How's that? Velcro face. Yeah, it's terrible. What the hell was I going to say? Yeah, so I'm sure there are a couple Gramps open. We have Gramps OAN and we have Gramps Fox. Everyone can chill there. Hopefully JujuBot is running a live stream. Again, she's a lot younger than me, but still one of my mentors. And aside from that, hopefully Blackie goes later. Hopefully Harley Girl goes later. Or as soon as possible. Juju is up. Good. Hell yeah. So you all have plenty of options. All right, we're going to sign off in 5, 4, and you guys can type the 3, 2, 1. Because you like doing that, apparently. 3. That's funny. 2, 1. Oh, no. No one hit 1. Oh, no. Oh, no. Back up to 3. Fuck. 5. 4. 7. Uh-oh. All right, I'm out, folks. Peace. Later. Thanks for coming by. We'll talk in a bit.